everybody. This is diANtinatalist, and the clouds remind us of the heavens, right? And I think we're taught from very early on that, there's angels up here, or this is our final stop. But that's not true, and those are just myths that we were trained and taught and coached to believe when we were young. But I just had this thought, and it just came across really strong, and I have like creative spurts or urges, if you will, and that's why I pulled out my camera to just document this thought. I was actually going to write it down and then compose a longer video, but I think I would just do it now because I just love these beautiful clouds. And as I've said before, my geology teacher in college was a big cloud fan, so he taught us all about the clouds. But on to my sudden thought. As I turned 61 last July, my birth year is 1961, so I guess it's once in a lifetime that your birth year equals your age. 61, born in 1961. But as the time goes on, I realize more and more how pointless life really was. And all of the things I have done, all of the travels, and all of the photographs that I've taken, and all of the souvenirs that I have brought back strenuously and frustratingly on every single trip. I have been flying since I was 11 years old, and my grandparents took me to the Holy Land and to Belgium and Turkey and Spain. When I was 11, it was a 30-day excursion back in 1971. And I have done a lot of traveling since then. I've gone to many, many beaches. I've seen all 50 states of the U.S. I've collected many things in my life, many antiques. Currently, I like to collect composite dolls from the 1950s and 60s. And I've worked really hard at some of these things. I've worked really hard at compiling my photographs, my albums, documenting things, including the flattened snake that I found the other day. But nowhere is it more obvious that life is sad and pointless than as you age. You certainly can't take things with you. I was flipping through the pages of hemispheres, and there was an ad on Hawaii, and I've been to Hawaii many times, and it has some of the best shopping in the world. And there was this beautiful necklace, a starfish made out of sapphires. And I have many pieces of jewelry, and the jewelry reminds me of the places that I have traveled, or an event like Native American Indian market. And my jewelry reminds me of, places I've gone and the journey that I have been on. But the journey will come to an end, 5, 10, 20 years. And all of the sum of my efforts and my diligence in collecting certain things will be no more. regardless if I had anybody to pass those things on to, that would be a burden for them, because nobody is going to have my exact and eclectic collecting tastes. So, life is no more bittersweet than when you do get older. And 60 is definitely older. I never had these feelings at 50 or at 40. But there's more enlightenment as you get older. Unfortunately, the enlightenment doesn't take place in your youth when people are reproducing. But someday I will have to face the fact that all of the things that meant something to me in life, whether it was my pets, my books, my jewelry, my roadkill, my flattened snake, and my flattened mouse, I will be gone permanently and will not be able to take those things along. And that to me is very sad. And it hurts to the core. I mean, true, I will never suffer anymore, but there is a bit of worry and, discontent, knowing that everything that was worldly in my life, the decades prior to my death, will have no more meaning. And the only thing that I can assess positively with this world, with this life, is our connections and our personal belongings and experiences. And all of those experiences will come to an end. And to me, that's very sad. So I'm going to taper off this video, and there's just some beautiful cloud coverage, on the way to Denver. Beautiful, beautiful day. But it's something to ponder, that every step of the way in your life, you are going to have regret, concerns, worries, anxieties, and frustrations. When people are young, they're working and they're saving, they're frustrated. When they're middle-aged, their body starts to decline. And then in later middle age, your body still is in decline mode. And you start thinking about the end. And I'm sure after 70 and 80, those end thoughts are even more troubling. I bypassed the troubled thoughts for my potential offspring. If you are on the fence about reproducing, I'm glad you're having these thoughts. Think it over very, very strongly, and wait. There's never any hurry to have a child. And if your biological clock is ticking, you can foster or adopt, because there's many, many needs out there, and there's a foster child that would love to have the experience of somebody loving them and taking them into their home. Bringing someone into this world, this sad world of decline and eventual sadness and death, is not fair. There's no justification for bringing someone into the world. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.